guys, what is you on about? Welcome back to another video on the Mother Chucking channel. Sis, today we are doing another type of video, and this is actually the truth about island living. So you might have heard of the new Sims 4 expansion pack, not so much new anymore. People have kind of gotten their hands on it, it's kind of fun and fresh or whatever. But there's actually some criticism on Twitter of like the whole game in general, and I kind of wanted to like give my little, 2 cents or whatever. I've been playing island living for like a good week or so, like a week or two about now, whatever, and I feel like I kind of have like a general consensus of what the game is actually like and if it's worth purchasing. So with that being said, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into this video. So immediately starting off, The Sims 4 Island Living is a beach kind of inspired expansion pack that kind of opens the world to beaches, to sands, to water gameplay, and some new animals. And when I heard about this, I was so over the moon. I was so overjoyed. I was like, girl, we're finally getting some new animals. We can run in the water, we can build some sand castles and stuff, or as I like to call it, sand sculptures, which is like, okay, like a little bit extra or whatever. But yeah, I have a whole list compiled of the things that I like and dislike about the whole expansion. So if you want to see that, let's just get straight into this. So the first thing is that the build and buy mode in this expansion is so worth it. Like, I think we get so much cool stuff from this expansion. Like, there's so much cool aspects of the furniture. They're so intricately made. And every piece of them kind of works together, but they're also different at the same time, and I love it so much. I feel like this is the best build and buy mode that we have gotten for an expansion to date, and we've gotten some pretty good expansions from the past, like I'm just saying. So let me just say 10 out of 10 for the build and buy mode. Another thing is that with The Sims 4 Island Living, you can now swim in waters, and swimming in waters opens a whole lot new aspects of gameplay and a whole lot new aspects of lag. If we remember from The Sims 3, the lag was real, and it's still real, and we can't do anything about it. Like, she's there. And that was actually one of my biggest concerns with getting the expansion. I was like, is this going to make my game lag? Because my game already lags on its own. My computer isn't the best, but it's also not the worst. So it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, so I was really nervous as to if my game would lag with the new expansion, but girl, it doesn't. It does not lag one bit. I feel like I've never experienced one piece of lag, like even one little boom, a bump or whatever of lag in The Sims 4 Island Living, and that is what I want, and that is what we got. So girl, 10 out of 10 for that. The scenery is so beautiful, and you would expect to get lag. Like, that world is gorgeous. Like, let me just see that. That world is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Now, moving on to Creative Sim, I love every single piece of Creative Sim stuff that has come with this expansion. Like, oh my god. Like, the stuff that comes with this expansion for Creative Sim are so cool. Like, some of the stuff you would think like you would find in like, some CC sites or something, and like some stuff you would find like in actual stores. Like, I would wear some of the stuff that comes with this expansion. Like, girl, their stuff is so gorgeous. They're like so different and so unique, and there's just so much different things to them. There's so much color swatches. Everything kind of works together, and they're really high quality, and like they're the type of clothes where like it looks good and like it looks like it belongs with the game, because hello, it does. And also, like, I would want to use it, because sometimes like we'll get an expansion like a stuff pack or a game pack, and like I wouldn't want to use some of the clothes because it's really ugly. And with this pack, there's so much more like just beautiful clothes, and there's so, oh my god, like the opportunities are endless. They're freaking endless, and I love it a lot. So whoever does the Creative Sim stuff, you're doing the best job. Like, hello, get a raise, a promotion, or something, girl, because you're doing everything right. Now, next up is the animals. The animals that come with this expansion are so cute. There's like little like chickens, like NPC chickens, like they're still chickens. And there's dolphins, which are so gorgeous. Dolphins are so cute. There's turtles, which I have not yet experienced, but I have seen them in other people's gameplay. And girl, the turtles, they're just so cute. It's like you would think they would add like animals, like you wouldn't be able to use them, but like you can actually use them, like actually talk to you, and it's like. Next up are the odd jobs. I love the odd jobs so much because it's an easy way to make money, because sometimes in Sulani, like there's only so many jobs, like they all require like different aspects of like the island. And girl, the odd jobs are just like a quick way to make some money. Like, you don't even have to like you live in the island to like do an odd job. Like, girl, if you're just like in Willow Creek and like you're living off the grid or something, like doing the runaway tea challenge, if you're doing like off the job, like off the grid, off the job, what? Odd jobs, then that way, like, that's a good way to make some money, and it's like you're not tied down to a job, but like you're also making money on the side, if that makes sense. And it's just like useful stuff to like have. Like, girl,
I just love more ways to make money.
Now back to the world. Sulani is such a beautiful world. The scenery is gorgeous. We have so many lots. There's a freaking volcano. Like, hello, who would have thought to add a volcano? I don't know. Girl, there's a lot of like flowers. Sand is gorgeous. Like, the sand has like little footprints in it, and that is so cute. It like sparkles like the snow. Oh my god, it's so pretty. The water is gorgeous. Like, the freaking water is so gorgeous. Like, if that's one thing that I want in The Sims 5, is like, I want the graphics of The Sims 4 because the graphics are so good. Like, they're so good. Whoever does the environmental aspects, hello, you need a raise, you need a promotion, because girl, you're like really amping it up. Like, it's just so good. The weather looks so amazing in Sulani. Like, the weather team really did a good job. I love seeing the rain, like, fall in the water. It just looks, like, so realistic. The sunsets in Sulani are gorgeous. The sunrises are gorgeous. Even the monsoons are so pretty. And it's like who would have thought a monsoon would be, like, really gorgeous? But it is. So the world, 10 out of 10, would recommend. I love this world. Like, sometimes I'm probably not gonna play with mermaids as much, which I'll get into in a minute. But I will definitely be playing in Sulani. Like, I would love to kind of convert it into a bustling beach town, more like Isla Paradiso, and less of like an island getaway kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because in that way, like, you can actually have like a bustling town, like have some fun stuff. Because you have the lots to do so. It's like really cute. There's beaches, like the opportunities are endless. Now that we've kind of gone through all the good stuff, we're gonna get into the not so good stuff, the bad stuff, guys. I'm going to start off with the replay value of the game. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, like a lot of YouTubers on Twitter, and I've also been chiming in just like liking and stuff. I haven't really said anything. But, like, the thing is with The Sims 4 in general, like the replay value is not there. Like, the game is good. Going in depth, like after you've played something, it's not so good. And I don't know what it is. Like, The Sims 3 is, like, replayable. Like, I could play The Sims 3 for hours. Hours and hours on end and not get bored of it because there's always something new and something happening. And I don't know if that's what The Sims 4 is lacking. Like, the amount of depth you can go into the game. Because, like, you can dig deep into the game and then hit rock bottom. But with other games like The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, like, you could keep digging for hours and hours and never hit rock bottom. Like, I don't know how to improve it. Is just like maybe like the storylines could be tweaked a little bit, or there could be just like a lot of random like knickknacks in the game, like a new moodlet or something that like you wouldn't see all the time. I really don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix that either. And I wish I could, because I love The Sims 4. Like, The Sims 4 is a good game. I love the game a lot. Like, I play it all the time, like on stream. Like, I don't get bored of it. But it's like, how deep can you get into a game like The Sims 4 and not get bored? Like, I don't know what's missing. There's just, like, some key element missing. And I can't get to the bottom of it. It's killing me, girl! So, the repetitive value, it's there, but it's not there. Like, I'll play Sulani, but I wouldn't play with the mermaids, per se. You know, it's just, like, the clash, like, just doesn't go together. So, yeah, that's kind of what I mean about the replay value. And I feel like that's what a lot of other people mean. Next up is the mermaids. And I am on the fence. Because I love the mermaids, but I also don't like them. Because they're fun. They're mermaids. They have really pretty tails. I love the hair. They have their lullabies. There's just like a lot going on with them. And I love how the Sims team kind of dug deep into the aspect of mermaids. And if we remember with like vampires, like another cult, basically they have like a tree, and like with the fame system, the Sims 4 get famous. With the fame system, they kind of had like a progression chart or progression tree. And like as you do more stuff, like you can do more stuff. I feel like we need that with the mermaids, because the mermaids are there, but they don't do much. Like, they just kind of swim around and they're just like there, you know? I don't know. Like, the mermaids in The Sims 3 were kind of cool because like you could get like some romantic kelp and like you could kind of like flirt with them, like have mer babies. But in The Sims 4, I don't even know how to transform into a mermaid. Like, that wasn't even discussed in the trailer, which is like, you skipped over a really big part of the game, which is how to become a mermaid and swim in the water as a mermaid, as a mer person. You just skipped over that. I appreciate the effort that the Sims team made. Like, I know like I'm kind of nitpicking the game, but I feel like it's constructive criticism, so it's not like, oh, I hate mermaids or whatever. This is just like to criticize the whole game in general. So I don't take any of this like offensively or anything. I'm just kind of like stating my opinion. And I feel like the mermaids, like when they get into the water, like I kind of expected more for when they transform from a human to a mermaid. Because in The Sims 4, they just like roll around into a somersault and then just the tail just appears. And it's like I expected more, you know what I mean? Like maybe like a water droplet, moodlet, or like a water sprinkle, like a sound or something. Like, I thought that'd be really cool. I don't know. I just feel like I like really hoped for that because we have The Sims 3 and now we don't have that. So it's like, ugh. And I feel like the mermaids have no depth. Like, they swim around and they're pretty and they sing lullabies and talk to dolphins. but they don't do anything else. And it's kind of annoying. Like, I wish, like, you could find a mermaid and, like, they can give you dramatic help and then you could transform. But I don't even know how you transform into a mermaid in The Sims 4. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. So I can't really comment on the fact of how you become a mermaid. All I know is to become a mermaid, you have to do it in the occult in The Sims 4, like in the creative sim. And that's kind of annoying because I wanted more. And we don't have that. And it's like, tea. And one thing is, I really do like the careers. Like, I love the conservation career, and I haven't really explored the diver career yet or the lifeguard career. So yeah, I don't really know about that stuff, but yeah, at least we have a new career, so it's like, ooh, good for that. So kind of my conclusive thoughts, I do think Sulani is worth it, and The Sims 4 Island Living is worth it, because you do have some fun stuff. There's a lot of new built-in buy mode stuff, there's a lot of new creative sim stuff, and there's also a lot of fun things you can do in Sulani, aside from the fact that there's not a lot of depth there. There still is fun. Like, it's a fun game, and I would play it again. So I would recommend this expansion if you're wondering. Yes, I do approve it or whatever. I do like it. So yeah, but I do think The Sims 4 in general does lack depth. And I kind of feel like it's too late to kind of introduce that depth. Like, I appreciate the effort with the Pride collection and the whole Pride update and all that stuff, and it's really, like, nice that they're doing that. Like, I feel like The Sims 4 and the Sims team in general and the Sims community is just kind of going up in, like, acceptance, because that's what we want, like, as a community, and we kind of got that, so thank you for that. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video here. I love you all so very much. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are like halfway to 12K, which is like, oh girl. But yeah, guys, love you all so very much, and I'll see you all next time.